What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Before we get out on the water, I'd like to take a second and thank Top Fishing Deals for sponsoring this video. So if you guys don't know what Top Fishing Deals is, I would suggest clicking that link down in the description below. It is a great place to find all of the best deals online for fishing gear, whether it's rods, reels, tackle, whatever it may be. Top Fishing Deals is the place to grab it. So I was scrolling through Top Fishing Deals just a second ago. I saw a few things that popped out at me. Two things which were over at Shop Carl's. One being the Shimano SLX, $100. You also get store credit to Shop Carl's. And the other was the Corrado K. It was $179 and you get $36 of store credit. So with that money back, you can get a bunch more tackle over at Shop Carl's. But if you click that link down in the description below, go check out Top Fishing Deals, and huge thanks for sponsoring this video. Let's go catch some donkeys. Oh my God. Oh my, there he is. Yes, sir. He choked it. He was just deep in that tree, man. That's a toad.
5'4"?
Yeah, that was fun.
You see the tail?
Look at that. She's on beds. Good work. What'd you catch it on?
The 6-inch mag draft freestyle. I dipped it in that chartreuse. But yeah.
Awesome. It's a good way to start the video off. What's going on, everybody? So Enzo and I are out here trying to catch some fish. It's very windy, pretty cold, had a cold front come through. It's been a pretty uneventful morning with this cold front. Haven't had many bites. Enzo did catch two other smaller fish, one on that same bait that was maybe 3 inches bigger than the bait itself, and then another one on a spinner bait. I had one bite on the Dream Smasher and I lost the depths 250. It's gone. It's gone. I think that's a pretty good synopsis of the day so far. But now that we've got that, feeling pretty good. And that fish was actually pretty deep, or on a deeper bank, definitely in a tree, because I just ran the Dream Smasher through that and I felt it ticking over every branch, and I was like, there's got to be one here.
I want to say 6 to 8 feet down.
Six to 8 feet down.
Yep.
They're just suspending up in the trees.
Yeah.
We're looking for a 10-pounder. That's the goal for the day. Can you do it?
You can do it.
You think you can pull a 10 in today?
Let's only hope. That bite window's going to be good, so.
Yeah, we're not even there yet.
Yep.
I mean, you know, my graph says 7:50 p.m., so gotta figure that one out. So like you guys saw in the last video, this is a Dream Smasher. This is what I'm throwing around. 20-pound fluoro, and on the Cashin Swimbait, or Cashin Muskie rod. It's a 711 extra heavy, and then a Lexa 300. I bet you there's more sitting in that tree.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Like the way that thing's set up, I'm thinking we should just fish back up this bank up to that giant tree that's coming down. Plus it's easier to fish into the wind. Yeah, it just feels amazing. Fish? Oh, it's fish. It's fish. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Another good one. Oh, he's... Ah! Oh my God. He ate that and was swimming right at the boat, bro. That's insane. That's another 5+. I thought that one was gonna get away, to be honest. The way he ate it,
I know,
and it was gone. Oh my God.
Dummy, dude.
Yes. I think he wanted that. And honestly, that fish ate so aggressively, he couldn't keep up with it. Like, I was looking at his line and it was making some really weird movement. And I was like, dude, that's a fish. That's a fish. And it was already under the boat by the time he caught up with it. He set the hook into it and
the top of
stayed pinned. I mean, it absolutely inhaled it. Probably came up from behind and just crushed.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's another, I gotta say, that's got almost 5 pounds.
Look at the blood dripping.
What did it weigh in at?
Oh, 553?
555.
555?
Yeah.
Yeah. Long fish. Yeah, but was on the 7'3" medium heavy on 20-pound line on the Mag Draft Freestyle.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Awesome. 2 fish over 5 on the Mag Draft. I'm up here throwing a glide bait around. I think it's time to switch it up a little bit. I need to catch a 5. And they're starting to bite. I think it's going to be just getting better throughout the day.
Window.
Both fish came out of deeper trees or trees leading into deeper water, and just running that bait directly down it.
Yeah. I was actually feeling the log that I was going into, and the next thing I just lost contact with it, and it was swimming at the boat when I set the hook.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee what happened. You're like slow rolling it, like almost slacking the line slow. And the fish just came up and hailed it from behind and just kept going straight, and you're just kind of still reeling that slack in, and all of a sudden your slack's under the boat.
Yep.
Awesome. So sick. Somebody stop the man.
Want an eye draft?
Yeah, actually I'll take you up on it.
Yeah.
My man. Thank you.
Hey, man.
Enzo's nice enough to share a Mag Draft with me here. Thank you, sir. You know what? I think I got a hook right here. That should do the trick. Yep. All right, I'm gonna rig this Mag Draft up on I want to say this is a 6/0 owner beast. Might be a little big, but I think it'll be fine. There we go. Do you know what color this is? White back shad. White back shad Mag Draft. I know there's one in this tree. Got him. Is he on there?
Yeah.
Wow, this is big. Oh, bring him up. And another one. Dude, you are the back boat bandit. What the hell? Let me just touch a fish. Dude, that's another 5, at least. Oh, wow. Animal.
Dude, you called it, you're like, there's gotta be a fish on this tree.
On that cast, I was like, dude, I know there's a fish on this tree. Nice freaking catch. Just catching 5-pounder after 5-pounder after 5-pounder. Working our way back into a creek and just really focusing in on the bigger trees that are coming out into the deeper water. Look at this thing. Again.
That Mag Draft is true. Look at the Mag Draft eye.
Oh yeah, he's hurting. 536. 536, so he's got 3 fish for 15 pounds. I'm really holding this bag down with 0. No, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
So good. Mag Draft is doing work for you today.
Bug-Eye Johnson right there.
How you feeling?
Oh, let's get more. Let's get that 10-pounder.
I thought that one was gonna be like bigger than the last 2, just the way it was fighting. It didn't come up at all. That one was just dogging you.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's a one-eyed Mag Draft now.
I think they're gonna like that even more. Jeez. God.
Dude, look at those eyes.
Red. Red. Not nearly as big, but still a good fish. Man, he hammered this thing too.
Bass Pro tree.
The Bass Pro tree. All right, well, I'm happy they'll eat this thing with no flashy on it. Okay. Not nearly as big as Enzo's fish that he's been catching, but still a solid fish nonetheless. On that Mag Draft, just bringing it through the tree slow, bouncing it over every single stick that I can. These are good fish. I'm gonna get a weight on this one just so we can get our biggest 5 fish. 320, so not too shabby. So we've got probably 16, 17, so about 19 pounds for 4 fish. Not bad. I think we're gonna be able to upgrade though. Thanks for the mag draft, Enzo.
Yeah, man.
A couple weeks ago when I was out here, we'll say a few weeks ago, I caught probably 7 or 8 dinks off of it. Same thing, where I was like just sitting out here and making casts up with a jerk bait and a spinner bait, Texas rig, and just getting bit every cast, but only catching dinks. So I'm wondering now if those bigger ones have moved up onto it. How cool would that be? Oh, that was sick. Yes, sir.
Very pale in comparison.
Super pale. What a bite, dude. He just stomped it for 410. So that puts us about 22 pounds. That's a 410 on the Mag Draft, Mega Bass Mag Draft. Solid fish. Let her go real quick. Oh man, so cool. So the last 3 fish that we've caught have been either like at the mouth or in a creek in trees, and thanks to Enzo, what we're doing is throwing these mag drafts just into the thickest part of the tree that you can and slow rolling it through, and these fish are just stomping them out, like full on just plowing the bait. It's a really solid, strong bite, and it's so much fun. Man, I think we can keep catching these big ones now. We kind of have them dialed in. We have a couple other spots we can hit that are very similar to this. We're just focusing on wood and throwing these mag drafts. So fun. Got him? Oh, good one. Oh, did it come off?
Dude,
oh,
massive.
Was it?
Dude, massive. Absolutely. It went right back in there.
Damn. Another giant. He was right on the outside of that grass and wood, huh? Damn. It's all good. How big do you think that was?
7, 8. I mean, like, it was big.
So like bigger than anything we've caught?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could tell that was a big one. He was not coming up. I don't know what to do. Light turned off. Just like that. Had him dialed for a minute.
Well, I mean, at least we came, caught bigs.
He caught 3 5-pounders. That's like an insane day.
Yeah.
So we were out on the water for probably 7 or 8 hours. And something that we've kind of been keying in on this body of water is this bite window. So Billy and I have been fishing out there probably 8 or 9 times over the last 2 weeks. And there is a very specific period of time throughout the day where you're catching the biggest fish. And we've found that it's between like 11 and 3. And that's exactly when Enzo and I started catching these bigger fish. He crushed. I mean, he had 3 fish for over 15 pounds. Our total bag for the day was 23.63, all on the mag draft too. It was very sick. So I'd switched over from throwing the Dream Smasher, which I'd been doing pretty well on there. Enzo was catching all the fish on the mag draft. Now, the difference between those two baits is that the mag draft is actually just a bit thinner, smaller profile, and since we were fishing during that cold front or like just post front, I think that smaller profile might have helped in getting these bigger fish to eat. So that's definitely something you guys should keep in mind if you're fishing this spring and like post front, just downsize a little bit. But fishing these swim baits has been super, super fun. All we were doing was, again, casting into the trees and slow rolling it out, and really, really slow. Like just creep the bait. You basically want it to fall in between the branches and you want to be able to just slowly crawl them over. That seems to be where we were getting most of those bites, is when you'd bring that swim bait through the tree and you'd let it sink between the branches and you're going to pull it up over a branch and you'd kind of tick it off. It was like fishing a crankbait or something. As soon as it would get off, you would just get smoked. But it was such a fun day. I'm stoked Enzo caught all those big fish. I'm not one of those people that, you know, get upset about others in my boat catching fish. I just love seeing big fish caught. So that was as much as a win for me as it was for him. I'm stoked. So this past week, I've been doing quite a bit of fishing. I've had my buddy Scott Rose up here. He's up visiting some family. We went on a couple different missions unsuccessfully. We went down to Chick Lake and we ended up catching like 3 tiny bass. And then the following day we went on a snakehead mission, also ended up being post front, and they were just completely shut down. And then halfway through that day, we decided to call it on the snakehead and went back to this lake. And I tried to get him on a big swimbait bass, and I happened to catch another big one, which at the very end of this video, I'm gonna leave a clip of that. It's a big fish, like 6'11", I think. On the mag draft again, I thought I spotted it swimming through the grass. It was a bit of chop on the water, so I couldn't tell, but I thought I saw a back. Flipped up into that grass patch and then just slowly crept that thing out, and it crushed it. It was so sick. But that's where I'm going to leave this one off. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for me and stay tuned for this big fish and boat flip. See ya.
Oh my god, that was so sick, dude. In! Yes! Dang. I thought I saw him up in the grass and I just slowly crept that swim bait out. Oh my god, that was sick. Beast, dude.
Well, there we go. It's the fish we're out here looking for. I'm gonna put Scott up in the front the rest of the day so he can get on one of these big Virginia largemouth. But 611, full of eggs, just so freaking fat. Caught it on the mag draft. I thought I saw this fish up in the grass. Thought I saw it back, and flipped the bait up to it, slowly crept it down that the brake line, and just kind of let it sit there, and I felt it come up and smoke it. Little boat flip action, 611, beautiful fish. Scott, it's your turn, buddy.